We are still going through plenty of numbers, and Dr. Lal Path Labs is the next company on our radar. It reported an inline set of numbers for the second quarter. Revenue was up about 11%. Margins came in at a healthy level as well. We have with us Shankha Banerjee, CEO at Dr. Lal Path Labs, to take a couple of questions. Mr. Banerjee, thanks very much for joining in. So I'm looking at some of the details. We'll just pull up the financials. At the end of the first half of the year, your revenue is roughly at about 1,400 crores. Your margin has risen to about 27.5%, and we have the quarterly details flashing on the screen as well. So that's the growth in EBITDA for Q2 per se, and Q2 margins up on the screen looking very, very healthy at a little over 30%. First things first, just walk us through what led to this kind of an expansion, and is this margin level sustainable?
So, thank you. Good morning, and thanks for having me. Firstly, this is, like you said, very much in line with what we had said for the year. We have guided 11 to 12% revenue growth, and we are kind of on track for delivering the same. So, first half is in line. So, last year, we had taken up some kind of action in terms of increasing our testing infrastructure and our collection infrastructure, which usually takes some time to mature. And, we are seeing some of the benefits of those actions and other actions that are also underway. On the margin front, the second quarter is usually the best quarter for us, and margins are typically high in the second quarter. So the second quarter margins are definitely not a reflection of what the full year margin profile for the company would be. So having said that, we are expecting our full year margins to be in the range of 27 to 28%, which will be, I think that's something we should be in line to deliver.
Okay, so 27-28% margins for the full year, they seem sort of sustainable. For Q2, Can you break up the growth in terms of volume and pricing? Was it largely volume led? Have you managed to take any price hikes? And what's the outlook on pricing in the second half?
So the growth has been primarily driven by volumes and mix improvement. We haven't really taken any price increases. And, that's something which we have been consistently holding on to, given that our growth initiative, needs us to really compete with some of the unorganized players in the smaller towns. So pricing is something which is an important metric to keep a watch on. So this is primarily, sample volume growth, which has come upwards of 10% in this quarter also, closely hugging our overall revenue growth, and some mix improvement that we are seeing. Going forward also, I think pricing is something which we will keep a watch on. There isn't really an immediate plan to take any price increases even in the second half.
Mr. Banerjee, morning. Prashant here.
Good morning.
It was a very weak dengue season this time, and I think that for testing companies, I guess it takes a bite out. Otherwise, it's there is big business in that sense. But unseasonal rains are continuing. I mean, it's completely whacked out weather here in Mumbai. It's still raining. Is that going to add some legs to what you're seeing?
So it's like you said, it's unseasonal rains, and we had a subdued kind of fever, in quarter two, which is usually a slightly better or slightly higher in terms of seasonal flu. So this year it has been more subdued than the last financial year same period. I don't foresee unseasonal rains to really cause any uptake because of fever pattern changing, because there are other factors besides rains which contribute to fever. So not very sure whether that's going to happen. But having said all of that, we as a company don't have a lot of exposure towards fever driving our revenues. I think we are more focused on the specialized business, the non-communicable disease burden, solving those issues, and also our detailed or in depth working with clinicians across the country. So fever is very small part of our overall business.
Okay, let's talk about Swasthfit as well, and the contribution that's come in over there. I think it's grown 20% year on year. That's the number that I have. Can you walk us through some of the details there, and whether the contribution you expect it to go, grow higher by the end of the year? Some outlook there would help.
So Swasthfit portfolio has been doing quite strongly, and we believe that it has still quite a bit of headroom and opportunity to grow. There are multiple reasons. Firstly, the uptake of post-COVID, the uptake of health checkups has gone up, and we are also seeing traction in the smaller towns where we are reaching out. I think the newer labs and the newer collection network that we are building is also helping us reach more patients, in some of these towns and micro markets. So overall, we still see this growth momentum, higher than our company growth and substantially higher than our company growth to be there, at least for 6 to 8 quarters ahead. And then we will see how it shapes up, and how we will take this portfolio further in terms of growth.
Okay. All right, Mr. Banerjee, we'll leave it on that note. Thank you very much for joining in, and good luck for the second half as well. So that's some of the detail from Dr. Lal Path Labs at the end of second quarter. It's been a steady quarter for them. Back